Wouldn't you love to have a lovely cut garden? Well, now you can with a robotic lawnmower called Harvey. Hi, my name is Alisha and I'm going to give you good and bad pointers about this robotic lawnmower that we called Harvey. So, let's start with the bad notes. If there is fragile or foam type things left on your grass while Harvey is out, Harvey will literally chew them up. Because Harvey doesn't really know if there'll be, let's say, a frisbee or something out. Because he hasn't just played the game, he is mowing the lawn. Also, if you have a football goal, make sure the net is not lying on the floor or really baggy that your lawnmower will be able to catch on, because you do not want him to get caught in it and then for the netting to break. As what would your goal be for if when you score a goal all the balls just keep going, let's say, onto the other garden or something? So, also, there is a wire that tells Harvey where he can go and where he cannot go. Now, if you have any wild rabbits or any other wild animals that may think of eating it, do not worry, because that is really simple to solve. It's really easy to fix, and he'll be back up and running in no time. So you will have a lovely garden again. Now, as you can see, he goes at walking pace. That is perfectly fine because he gets the work done. Alright, sometimes he just gets stuck. That's normally if there is bad weather. So, make sure if there is some, let's say, a lot of rain coming down, you just keep an eye on him so he doesn't get too stuck. And I think that is actually all the bad things about Harvey. So now let's move on to all the good things. Now there's quite a few more. So, number one, you'll get lovely cut grass that is always at the exact same level, as you don't want some bits that are a lot higher than others. So you just set Harvey to the desired height that you want and he will keep it at that level. Now, another cool thing that he does is he doesn't go back and forth, as you might be able to see, as he goes one way and then the total opposite way. So he'll be at one end of the garden and go the other end. So you will never really know where he's going to be next. But if you do not want him to go in a certain part of the garden, because there's, let's say, young kids going around, or let's say you're having a water fight if it's nice, you can just press this red button and that will make him stop in an instant. Then it will pop up a control, like a control box basically, and then you can decide how long you want him to be like that, or if you want him to go back to his house or just stay there. And so that is a really good idea for if you do have young kids and you don't really want to have him going around. Also, another good reason is he is safe around kids and animals. So we've had some chickens in front of him. Nothing's happened to them. We've had a rabbit in front of him. Nothing has happened to the rabbit either. So this shows that he is perfectly fine with the animals and children. As let's say, we have been running around a lot recently, and so this can tell you that Harvey is obviously safe enough to run around with, and we haven't lost any toes, we haven't lost any fingers or anything like that. So he is perfectly safe. Now, another good thing is that involves your family, because obviously you're not the one cutting the grass. He gives you a lot of family time. So instead of you cutting the grass all the time and not being able to have time to, let's say, work or build things in your garden, or let's say do up your house, or even play some games with your kids, well, you can now because of Harvey. So he will be a great help to you. And as you can see, I'm just putting my foot in front of him, and that's just telling him there's something there, and so he goes in another direction. So now we are heading to the back garden. So now if you do get tired after doing this quite a lot, you won't need to worry, as Harvey will be doing it for you. Now let's say you go away on holiday. When you come back, you won't have to worry about doing the garden because Harvey would do it for you. So if you're really tired, don't worry, you will be fine. And nothing will be in your way. And one thing is, if you have him, and then you give him a way of saying you'll never be like you would before. As once you have Harvey, you cannot live without him. Because he is a big part of your life from the moment that you get him. Now, I asked the rest of my family about the rating of Harvey. And I did it out of 10. So 1 as he is like the worst thing in the world, so like you shouldn't get. And 10 as he does everything perfect. Then I added them all up and did it out of 60. And we did 55 out of 60. And the other 5 about when he does go over things, and like, you know how LaFro's he went over one of them, so if you have one of them, make sure they're either inside in a shed or somewhere that Harvey will not be able to get them. And then you'll be able to have a good time. So thank you for watching.